Hello everyone, it's Dylan from Yu-Gi-Oh! Everything, and welcome back to another Yu-Gi-Oh! Video. So I am not going to be doing this really ever when it comes to Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links videos. I do a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links streams, but because this is such massive news, right? Because this is such big news, I figured I kind of wanted to just quickly give my thoughts on it, and this is going to be a quick video. I really just want to open a discussion with you guys about what this update is going to bring to the mobile app Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. We know what it's going to bring essentially, but I'll get into that in a little bit. We just got an update on the Duel Links notifications tab that in late September, a massive update is incoming. Now, for those of you that are unaware with Duel Links, or maybe just don't pay attention to people who actually make Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links content on YouTube, it has been highly speculated for a while now that Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal World could be coming as early or as soon as late September, and that's been the date that I have heard for a few months now, and so we've all been looking for any sort of official announcement or word from Konami about Zexal World coming into play in that time period in late September, and Konami has essentially on their app confirmed that that is exactly what is going to happen. They don't say Zexal, they don't say XZs, they continue to kind of string us along without giving us concrete proof that it's 100% Zexal World, but I think we can all assume that it definitely is, especially with the IDs coming up in the game. It's coming. And again, the update just reads, the door to the new world is going to open in Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. Issues with certain card text. So yeah, the issues with certain card text isn't really relevant there, but this notification basically confirms in the app that we are getting Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal World. And it's got to be Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal World for a number of reasons, but even the door to the new world. I mean, remember, the whole theme of Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal when the show first starts is opening that major door that Yuma had to get through, and eventually that's where he met Astral, and that was the whole theme with Zexal, so they're playing on that even in this message. And this is going to change the game of Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links forever. I'm not being over dramatic, I'm not underselling it either. Like, this is going to be a massive update. This is going to be a massive change, because not only are we getting Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal World, I believe it's the first world we are getting since DSOD World. Again, I picked up Duel Links like 2.5 months ago. I've been playing religiously since then, completely addicted to the game. Again, it's something that I stream a couple of times a week on my channel, so I wasn't around when 5D's World was added. I wasn't around when DSOD World was added, and I'm sure 5D's World changed the entire dynamic of Duel Links because it brought a new summoning mechanic. It brought synchros into the game. Dark Side of Dimensions World did not bring any additional summoning mechanics. It didn't change the actual way that you play the game. Zexal World is going to obviously bring XZ's monsters, and that is going to completely shatter the way that we play Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links, at least in my opinion. I mean, whenever you're adding an entirely new mechanic, an entirely new way to play the game, it's going to change in a very big way. And so I am so interested to see what kind of cards they do release XZs wise. I'm sure there's going to be some XZs monsters that they feel are just too good to be in the game. In fact, I have one on the top of my head that's probably in the thumbnail. Red Eye's Flare Metal Dragon. Literally my favorite monster, tied with El Shaddoll Construct. Love the monster. It's a gorgeous Red Eye's XZs monster, but its effect inflicts 500 points of damage every time your opponent activates a card or an effect, and that effect is pretty good in the main game where you have 8,000 life points, but in Duel Links where you only have 4,000 life points, I feel like that effect would be severely lethal, because that really can cripple the amount of plays your opponent can make, because there's just a less big life point pool. So a card like that probably, unfortunately, never going to get added in Duel Links, but I would be so thrilled if it ever did. And I'm sure there's going to be some XZ's monsters that just aren't going to get added for that reason. So because of that, I am so intrigued to know what you guys think and to see what they end up doing in terms of adding new cards in, because I think the meta is going to change pretty severely once XZ's monsters do get added. The other thing that I want to focus on is what characters are going to be playable as soon as Zexal World starts. Now again, I was not playing Duel Links when 5D's World came in, or GX World, or DSOD World, so I don't know the exact amount of characters that is normally unlockable and normally playable when a world gets launched, but if I had to guess from what characters will be playable, I would imagine, obviously, Yuma. I think Kotidi is probably playable. I think Shark is probably playable. And then Bronk and maybe like Flip Turner. And that might be it. Those might be the only playable characters when Zexal launches. I would love to see the Arclight brothers, but I have a feeling it's probably going to take some time before we see them, only because they weren't even in the show until a little later on in the very first season. And I would love to see Kaito as well, but I have been told by a lot of people that the main rival, at least with 5D's World, Jack wasn't unlockable at launch. Kaito probably won't be unlockable at launch for that reason, and that'll be a big hype-up event that they do maybe a few months into Zexal World being released. But I'd love to know and people that have played Duel Links for much longer than me, please let me know how you think the structure is going to go in terms of characters being released. I think we eventually will get the Arclight brothers. I think we will get Tron. I don't know if we will get the Baryons because, you know, GX didn't reveal all their characters. You know, that we still don't have Jim Cook. We still don't have O'Brien. We do have Johan, but we don't have Amon. We don't have all the later show characters, so if we don't have them in GX, it's probably going to be an extremely long time, if ever, that we get those characters in Zexal, the Baryons. I think we probably would get Vector because he's Vector, but that's probably way down the road. No way that's happening at launch. And yeah, this is going to change the game of Duel Links in a massive way in potentially less than 30 days. They're saying late September, so, you know, right now it's August 25th at the time of recording this. September 25th, I mean, it could be within 30 days. It might be a month and a few days, but either way, we are a month out, give or take a few days, from a massive update and something that is going to change the game of Duel Links forever. So please let me know if you are excited for XZs. Let me know any early predictions on how you think the new meta is going to shape up. Let me know if you think XZ's monsters are going to be a part of that new meta and if they are going to really, really change the game as much as I think that they will. And let me know also what characters you anticipate or maybe you want to be unlockable on release. I've given you my 5. Again, Yuma, Shark, Kotidi, Flip, maybe Caswell, and Bronk. Those are the 5 that I'm going with. So at least you have Shark and Yuma as 2 pretty cool characters in that bunch. The others, the Number Club, are kind of forgettable for me. And I'm sure Kathy will probably be added as well, the cat girl from Zexal. But yeah, let me know all your thoughts on that. I'm super excited to hear from all of you about this major update that is only 30 days away from being launched. And a special thank you to my Platinum tier patrons Horace Maye, Goosey Q, Smith620, Blue Maiden 28, Panther J, Moon Calamity, Jarrett Buller, and Aura Dragon, and you my Diamond tier patrons Jesse Wood, Latrell Smith, Pegasus Seiya, Brandon Gomez, and Solid Snack, and to my Egyptian God tier patron, Stella Sky. Thank you to everyone who supports me on Patreon. Thank you to everyone who's a YouTube channel member. You guys are amazing. I stream on Twitch, twitch.tv/SuperDeepRoute. Link is in the description. I would really love it if you guys followed me over there. It would mean a great deal to me. And yeah, thank you all so much for watching. I will talk to you down below. Please leave your thoughts down below. And I hope you have an amazing day. Take care, everyone.